Alright everybody, Sarah asked me to make this video, so I'm doing it. This is her side of the story, because I'm not going to do a one-sided thing. I'm letting her tell her side, and I'm going to explain it to the best of my ability. And I'm going to try to not be biased, and try to hate myself just for this. Let's go. So, we weren't even 2 minutes into the video, and, I didn't confirm something about the drinking part, which I will skip to the next page for because we explain it more right there. I told her that she was still making fun of underage drinking. She said, I was, yeah, but I was referring to the TikToks. So, and then she said she continued the joke, basically saying that, she was making fun of underage drinking. She confirmed it, but also that she wasn't doing it, I guess. I don't know how to explain that. Then I told her, if someone makes a joke and you laugh, you're still in the wrong. If you continued that joke, you're even worse. And she said, I can find a joke funny. Not everyone shares the same humor. It's still kids drinking to me. I think that's a bad thing, but I guess she found it funny. And I said, a joke about underage drinking is not to mention you continued the joke, showing you don't care about it. I win. Now continue the video. Continue watching. Well, this is her genuinely saying she didn't think it was a big deal to have it in the server. The -13 thing, if it was on Carbot or anything, she didn't think it was a big deal. And that I need more facts from her point of view, which I'm giving right now. And she told Ragnito that it was a mistake, but also, yeah. And to just, she told me to hold on for 3 minutes and stuff. And then we talked about the other blacklist from another server for a little bit. Skipping the top half because we were just talking about people I sent the video. Nobody complained about the -13 roll till Ragnito. That's why she thought it wasn't that bad to have it in. And she said she didn't know it was there, but she told me before that she didn't know it was there, so I have no idea if that's true or not. But if she didn't know, cool. If she did know, cool. It's the same situation. It was there for months. You already told me prior that you knew it was there for a while. And that she said she didn't know it was bad. She knew that, yeah, it was there, but I didn't really think that it would be promoting. So she did know it was there. She just confirmed it after. I should have read the text, but yeah. We got mad at Ragnito because they were pinging members, which I understand, but also members needed to know about this, and she wasn't telling anybody yet, so Ragnito thought she wouldn't tell anybody. So it was a member that had the -13 roll, and she was going to make an announcement and stuff, but she didn't do it yet, so Ragnito assumed that she wouldn't do it, and Ragnito was already, getting yelled at by her, so they didn't assume anything of it. She said everyone loses their cool, and I agree, everyone does, but she loses her cool a lot more. In a lot of servers, I've talked to her friends and stuff, and she loses her cool a lot, and in very bad ways, just like this. And, we talked about some stuff. When I refused him some roles in my server, we talked about DM and a bunch of other stuff, and then she started watching the video again. She said that she's 16, fair, because I accidentally assumed that she was younger because of how immature she was acting, and she even called herself immature at one point. So, I'm not really in the wrong for calling her that. She said she can't send screenshots through her computer. I told her how to send screenshots, then she said she was confused. Then she said 3 people didn't have the role, only 2, but technically her co-owner counts because the co-owner added the role, but, some sad stuff happened there. And then we talked about that, and a friend sent it to them and didn't say that you can't have it mentioned in the reaction roles, so that was a mistake on her end, and she fully takes the blame, like she said. And she apologized for me getting harassed, even though she's kind of sent the people to do that. But, thank you, I guess. She said I was overreacting. You asked if you were going to leave or if I'm going to ban you. That is what she asked. And then she said, tomato, tomato, you said it, I said it. And, yeah. And then I started explaining to her what blacklisting was, because she didn't actually know what it was for a little bit. And she said, hold up, not wanting to delete the partnership was because Cell was admin. Because in the video, I said, can you delete the partnership? Because I'm one of the owners of Cell's things. And she's the other owner. And I said, please delete the partnership. And she said, just nope. Just nope. And she said, yeah, that's her bad because she worded it really wrong. So, yeah. She said 2 people pressed it, but only 1 person had the role, which means that someone either didn't press it or left the server right after. So she can't really do anything about that. All right. And she thought it was Carlbot and her staff, which was her mistake because she should have pressed on it and seen who actually had the role. Because they didn't have the role, and she thought, once again, that she could just have Carlbot say it instead of, and delete the role, but that's not how it works. Promoting it is still highly against the rules. And she said she wasn't the one handling the roles, so she said she hasn't been able to get a new co-owner, and she has 3 people offering right now. Good for her. And then said back to the video, and yeah, she said that she wouldn't remove it to Ragnito, but she literally said in the video that she didn't have time to remove it and that she wasn't gonna do it. So that was kind of a lie on her part right here, but I don't know if she's seen that part yet. I don't know if she was that part. So yeah, and I'm just happy because of Nitro, and it's in your servers. It's because I had this emoji, and a lot of other people use it, and I said just don't use it in a situation like that. She said, hold on, I made it clear several times I didn't know about it for months. But she did know about it for months. She has told me that in the past. You can go back and look with part 1. She has known about it. You can go back and look at part 1 if you want. But she didn't know. And then I said, I won't be mad at them. They are my friends. I won't tell them. Because she was trying to persuade me into telling her what her friends ended up telling me, that they didn't want me to share and wanted me to give up all this information to her. And yeah. She said, be my best. Back to the video. When you zoomed out on the message, it's the message that I zoomed in on the video. She said, you're the only one who seems to have a problem with it. Yeah, that doesn't mean I didn't want to change it. I kept telling her, yeah, it does. Like, it means I was busy, and I never said you were bluffing. She did say I was bluffing and that I wouldn't make this blacklist before. And then she brought up Dolly. I brought up Dolly, and I was like, yep, Dolly. Said, yes, she did work for me. And I told her the demands, and she agreed, but she didn't want to do it. That's what she said about Dolly. She said, you were saying it was my fault, and I had to put in one of my servers. It was her fault, because Dolly did say that she did remind her, but she never put in the server, so Dolly got a little bit mad. And then once she removed it, Sarah got mad at her for removing it. So it was kind of a back and forth, 50-50 situation. And I didn't ask her about it because of a lot of stuff, and because at the time I thought I already had enough info, and apparently I didn't. She said I ain't a snitch because she wasn't going to snitch on certain people. I only have a few minutes left anyways. Hold on, Toya and Lilith situation, we were talking about that, and then all of this is just the Eve situation that I won't get into because this is after everything, and this is not a part of the video or any scandals. This is just her not wanting Lilith to get in trouble for something that she wouldn't even get in trouble for. It's just that she was getting kicked out of Eve's server for having problems with a lot of members because she was being rude to a bunch more people that I didn't even know about, which I might get messages from now. So that's hilarious.